fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Johnson against Anthony.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And called on Freak. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's Thomas. He had 15 points last outing. Howard can't cash in from close range.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially
defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It's deflected, but he recovers it. To the inside, here's Johnson. Clock at 2. Knicks with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
And, you know, as it came down the stretch, Greg, I was thinking, how is this still a game? I mean, how is this still close? You got the sense that it was never going to be their night.
Here's Porzingis after Joe Johnson's score. Here's Freak. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. And that also was a factor. And they're off.
Happy with this start.
That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Freak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Boston making some changes. Rogers checked in for Howard. Alex Len comes in for Johnson. And it's Crowder in for Johnson. Jones checked in for the Knicks. Bayless comes in for Aaron Aflalo. It's Bradley on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here is Rogers. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to land. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks again, Doris. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1 there.
All right, let's keep it going for yours.
We've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Johnson, he's checked in for Porzingis. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Thomas goes in, tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Len. Pass to Thomas. He dishes it to Bradley. Kicks it to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Rogers. Bayless grabs the board.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
The pass to Freak. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. That's 10 points for Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Thomas a screen. Outside Bradley. Glenn, a screen. Bradley drives in. Glenn's shot is off.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
That's good. Bayless has got his first 2 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Glenn, a screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your
And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Freak, he's in at the point. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Jones. Then it's Johnson, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 guard. Johnson the screen. Thomas goes in. Howard kicks to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Johnson's got 5.
He's deadly from that spot in the quarter. He's been known to pile up the points from over there.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Freak, number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
No good. And it's Boston the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He had 30 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. It was the kind of
we got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Check out some stats for Joe Johnson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for New York.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Ingram. Freak passes to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Here's Freak. And again, it's New York.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Johnson's got 9.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
A follow outside. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
To the paint, here's Crowder. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Passes to Crowder. Johnson outside. They set the pick. Dishes it to Crowder. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now here's Freak, defended by Crowder. Anthony in the corner, fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Thomas, here we go. The shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Rogers checked in for Howard. A dominating first.
Well, Carmelo.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. 16 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Amir Johnson is out there with Howard. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Now, here's Thomas. D right on him. Johnson dishes to Thomas. From deep three-point range, can't get it to go. Nice D from Freak. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. To the middle. Tipped away. Here's Ingram. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Here's Thomas. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Screen by Howard. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Right at the free throw line. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 20. And a wide open look for Freak. And the three off target. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we'd come to expect, especially after last season.
Inside, and so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Number one, the Knicks.
We've talked about rebounding being a key factor in winning. Free throws and free throw percentage is another one of those key factors in winning. This team is the best in the league at making free throws, and that's one of the reasons they're successful.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 20 points for Freak.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The Knicks pull it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's Freak missing. Celtics trail by 21. Outside Thomas. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Rebound Boston. Bradley's got his third rebound tonight. Feeds it to Thomas. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Freak with the ball.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Here's Thomas.
Celtics call timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for the Celtics dancers.
Some changes for Boston. Alex Len comes in for Dwight Howard. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Joe Johnson. Bradley against the Aflalo. Bradley passes to Thomas. Back to Bradley. Len dishes to Crowder. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 5. Bradley kicks to Johnson. And Anthony sends it back. And now the Knicks on the break. Aflalo, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. Takes a three. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Boston again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rogers checked in for Johnson. And New York making a change here. Outside Bradley. Glenn, a screen. They set the screen. Now here's Bradley. He's guarded closely. Shot to stop the drought. The Knicks pull it in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. The dish to Bayless. To the paint. Here's Jones. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 4 assists now tonight.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Bradley is screen on Anthony. In the corner, Bradley with it. Three-pointer, and the shot is good. Bradley's got 8.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Freak, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
First personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Isaiah Thomas.
First one falls for him. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Lee comes in for Bradley. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Quinn's checked in. The Knicks leading by 22. And here's Freak. 22 points for him. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And there's another one for the Knicks.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Thomas up top. 6 points for him. With 4 seconds on the clock, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And the Celtics with possession here. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Freak in at point guard. Terrence Jones out there with Johnson. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 6. Howard kicks to Hickson. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Johnson, he's checked in for Hickson. And Bradley's subbed in for Jay Crowder.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Thomas passes to Howard. Stolen away. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Freak missing. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defense.
While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
All sorts of time. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Bradley. He kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard dishes to Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Afflalo, that's good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Thomas up top. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And it's sent back by Howard. Bradley against the Afflalo. Outside Bradley. Johnson in the corner. Howard against Anthony. Here's Johnson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
He showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Johnson over to help. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Trey Harkins checked in for Freak. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
Are you kidding me? And now I don't even get my freaking 30 points. I'll show you what I'm at the freaking rankings.
Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, certainly a solid night for him offensively. Excellent production pretty much everywhere. He was what I call NSV, Ernie, a nice safety valve. When they need to open up the valve, he came through with that offense.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
If I would have made at least two out of that, I would have made it. I just needed to make 2 more frees. Oh, I can't knock 2 more threes, not frees. Hurry up, because this video is already 30 minutes. God. Really, people are boring. There's nothing to say. Okay, I was gonna say. That's my court. Whoo, barely. Still up there though. Up there by freaking 6, dude. 0.6. And we're the... Whoa! Wizards caught up with us. We're the first. Then the Warriors. They started off terrible. How they first? They lost like 3 straight. then won one, then lost another 4 straight. So I guess they went on a streak. And then here's my NBA Finals trophy, my NBA MVP, and when I was drafted. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll send you all a video of what I did today. Thank you, and well, I'm out.